talk about Holy Land. I love one of the theme parks here in town that doesn't get a lot of attention, but they're in some trouble for a painting. John, what's the story here?
Well, we don't know yet. This is the thing. We don't know if they're in trouble or not. So Holy Land put up a mural recently along Interstate 4 and Conroy Road, sort of where that interchange is. I'm actually here at Dan Tracy, and it was kind of a secretive mural. We don't really know when it went up, kind of much about it. So why don't you tell me what's going on here?
Yeah, it is kind of a mystery, to say the least. They built the parking lot of Holy Land backs up to the Conroy Road interchange, and so the inside of it is this concrete wall, and they painted a mural of it. It's kind of, I'm not quite sure exactly what the mural is supposed to represent, but it's blue. It's got splashes of mint, yellow, orange, and there's appears to be a winged angel. But they didn't tell anybody. They didn't tell the city. They didn't tell the state, and it just kind of showed up one day.
Yeah, and the thing is, where they painted this is state property. This is a retaining wall, and so if you're going to paint on state property, you have to tell the state that you're going to do this. And so they haven't told the state, they haven't told the city, and so I wanted to ask you, what's the state said about this? Have they said, you know, it's okay, or what have they been telling you?
The state's kind of like us. They don't know what's going on. Nobody told them about it. They actually hadn't seen it until we sent them some pictures of it. And they're saying, well, we kind of heard something was going on back in the summer, but we never really checked it out, and we're really not sure what we're going to do. We're just kind of taking it under advisement and trying to figure out what our next step is.
Yeah, and so John and Kayla, this mural is sort of on a side where you really can't see it from the road. It's only kind of visible when you're in the parking lot or at the park, and so it's not really, if you're driving on Violent, if you're driving on Conroy, or even on I-4, it's kind of hard to see, and that's kind of been one of the issues. Nobody really knew this was going up, but they, like I said, they didn't tell anybody.
I don't know if there's anything nefarious here. It's kind of like they thought, hey, this will be nice. It'll get rid of a brick wall, but if it's not your property, it's not like I can go paint my neighbor's house. I don't like the wall that's facing me. I want a rainbow.
Change it. I want to put an angel on it.
Yes, that's the problem, right? Dan nobody told. There probably wouldn't have been a problem if they would have said, we just want to make it look nice. They just probably didn't.
But the thing, what you also have to remember here is the fact that this Holy Land is not considered a theme park.
Oh, that's
It's considered a church by state law, so they pay no taxes. And so now you have this government property next to a facility that pays no taxes. So you've also got that whole issue that's kind of intertwined in here as well.
So then I need to know, what did Holy Land say about this?
Holy Land didn't want to talk about it. I tried numerous times to call them and email them, and got no response.
And you did talk to the city, though. You did talk to FDOT and the city.
Yes, absolutely. And the city actually has a permitting process in place, so nobody ever contacted us. And the state has, quite honestly, never been, from what they can tell, they've never been presented with a problem like this before, so they're not sure what to do.
Do you know what the penalty would be if, from the state or FDOT to Holy Land?
They've never had to deal with it before, so they're not quite sure what the.
All right.
I guess in theory you can make them take it, you know.
Okay, yeah, let's do that, Dan. Hey, let's play. Hey, we're in charge. What do you do to them? What do you do if you say, I don't like your painting?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, like I said, maybe.
Well, because then you have this issue, John. I mean, if Holy Land can do this, I mean, why can't I go out and paint on a mural or paint on a wall that's owned by the state? Yeah, I mean, you can't just let people paint on whatever is state property.
Well, like I said, the city has they have a process in place. You have to, you know, get a permit. You have to show them what they're going to do, the whole 9 yards.
So, yeah, we're going to keep following this. There should be a story on OrlandoSentinel.com. There should be a story in the paper tomorrow. But we're going to keep following up on this. We're going to hopefully get in touch with Holy Land to see what they have to say about it. Because, as you said, you know, FDOT might have said, you know, fine, it's okay to do this, but they didn't tell anybody.
No, they didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, so we're going to follow up on this. So, you know, keep an eye on OrlandoSentinel.com.
Wow, it's a Reagan moment. Holy Land, tear down this wall. All right, gentlemen.